I'd like to talk about singing and playing the bass at the same time. This is often not easy to do because the bass requires all of our attention a lot of the time, and we have to be in time when we play the bass. But when we sing, we're in a different kind of area. We want to sing freely. We don't want to have to sing exactly on time like we do with our bass playing. So to accomplish this, I've found that it's much better to separate the two, practice the bass part first, and then practice the vocal part and put them together. And it's also good to do this one section at a time, 4 bars at a time, or even 8 bars at a time. I'm going to work on the bass and voice separately, and we're going to learn a tune together called It Had to Be You. It's a great one to play because everyone knows the song. It has a good lyric and nice, easy chords to work with. This song was sung by Dooley Wilson in Casablanca, by Diane Keaton in Annie Hall, and by Frank Sinatra and Harry Connick Jr. in When Harry Met Sally. And it's almost 100 years old. It's just a good tune to do. Let's start with the bass. We want to get a nice 2 feel on the bass to start with. Let's try that out. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we want to spice up the 2 feel a little bit. Let's try it again. A 1. It had to be you. Maybe another quarter note, or even a triplet. Let's try that. It had to be you. It had to be you. So maybe you just want to learn the first 4 bars of the tune, maybe the first 8 bars of the tune today, and then learn the next 8 bars tomorrow, and then put it together. It's just easier when you're trying to sing and play and learn both parts to do it in small sections. Now I'm going to try a walking bass line on It Had to Be You. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It had to be you. Wandered around. So we have some good options for the bass, 2 feel, walking. Let's talk about the vocal. Let's talk about learning the melody. How do we do that? I'll give you the first phrase on the bass. Let's try it, bass and voice. It had to be you is the melody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It had to be you. It had to be you. So that's the first 4 bars, keeping it really simple on the bass. 1, 5, 1, 5, and just singing the melody. Now let's learn the melody for the next 4 bars. I wandered around and finally found the somebody who. Let's do it again. 3, 4, 1. I wandered around and finally found the somebody who. All right, can we put that with the bass? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wandered around and finally found the somebody who. Next phrase. Could make me be true. Could make me be blue. Let's try that with the bass. 3, 4, 1. could make me be true, could make me be blue. Keep going. And even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Okay, that's the first half of the song, broken down into 4 bars. And that's really the best way to learn how to sing and play. Because the bass is doing something here. It's almost like patting ourselves on the head and rubbing our tummy. The bass is doing this. And you're singing the melody. So you really have to think about 2 things at once, break it down into simple 4-bar components. So when it comes to doing both things at once, singing and playing, it's important to do a lot of repetition. Practice the first 4 bars over and over until it feels comfortable, because you're trying to build muscle memory here. And it's building blocks. So I would take 4 bars when I'm learning a tune, put it together. The next 4 bars, put it together. Then practice the first 8 bars. And then maybe come back tomorrow, do the next 4 and the next 4, put them together. So that way you're learning how to be in time, but also be free vocally, and that's very important.